Well, Theresa May came back from the EU summit with a bit of a result for herself. She got a 6-month extension till October the 30th, which is quite near the 5th of November. But there's another 8 billion taxpayers' money. And where is Angela Merkel? Well, she said, if Britain votes to leave, they will leave. And they're not coming back. Well, obviously, she kept her mouth shut, didn't she? Yeah, she should have said, if Britain votes to leave, then you leave and you'll never be invited back into the EU unless you send a traitor to sell your country out. Well, we did, so... And Theresa saying, get on with it, we need to leave. Well, we could leave if you did a hard Brexit. If you just said, no, we don't want to be having no trades, we're just going to leave. Because the Euro elections on the 23rd of May, still, because we've got this 6-month extension, we're going to be putting candidates in, and hopefully they're going to be Brexiteers. That means you can't vote for Labour or Conservative. No, they're not going to be giving you no Brexit. They're just going to be fat-assing around, keeping you in Brexit, or keeping you in the European Union and not having a Brexit. Because Corbyn, him today, say, oh yeah, I could do the job, we need Brexit. It's like, no, Corbyn, your Brexit idea is joining a customs union. What is that? And who is voting for Corbyn with that attitude? Well, I think it's EU nationals and people who don't like democracy, because people who liking democracy ain't going to be voting for Labour or Conservative. And yeah, we've got our next meeting in June, and Donald Tusk, he says, oh, it's still in the UK's hands for leaving, which he's right, we should have an hard Brexit, but he knows that he can't let Britain leave. He needs to keep Britain. If you're thinking that the EU was going to let Britain go easy, then you were probably thinking that everyone plays games nicely. No, they don't. But we're still in the EU, and so yeah, we need to send some Brexiteers to the Euro elections, get them worried about having Britain anywhere near their EU superstate. But May's wanting a deal done by next week, and so she's hoping that Corbyn's going to vote for a deal, but the withdrawal rule's not to be opened, so they're going to have to take Theresa May's deal, or so hold out for an hard Brexit, or just kick the can down the road, hoping that we'll get ourselves a UKIP or Brexit party in Parliament, and that's when the only time you'll get a Brexit, and probably there'll be a war going on and all. But that's what happens, because the EU don't want Britain to leave. If we leave, that's why there's a lot of Ramonas wanting to keep us in, I think, just because they know if we do leave, there's going to be a bit of a war brewing, and it might kick off, so they're wanting to keep Britain as a bit of a lackey in the EU. But if we stay in the EU, I think it's just gonna be a case of being like Theresa is on this poster. It's just gonna be terrible. It's gonna be as bad as Venezuela. And if you haven't seen how bad Venezuela is, I'm gonna be doing some Venezuelan posts. I'm gonna have a rant now just about the state of Brexit because it's terrible. People's been complaining, saying, "Oh, the politicians, they don't know what they're doing." Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. They're messing the public around. They're trying to make sure that they sell Britain out, but without looking like they're selling Britain out. You've got to do it slyly. You can't just go and say, "Oh yeah, I'm selling your country out." Your children will be paying for EU armies for the rest of their lives. Yeah, because they're going to be like kicking up a bit of a fuss. But you do it a bit slyly. You get some kind of ploy on where the opposition of the lead of the government starts screaming that they want a deal, that they need a deal, and you can't deal with the EU. The only way you're going to deal with the EU is if you leave the EU, and then they'll be wanting to deal with it. Because Theresa May is just going along there, giving all the EU leaders the just keep Britain in the EU until I get my pension sorted, and then if the country full of EU nationalists, then they're not gonna be too bothered about getting took over by Europe. Well, luckily enough, hopefully I won't be using much medical services, touch wood and that, you know. But anyone that does is going to get overrun. It'll be where you'll be having to get a private medical insurance to be sure that you're going to get treated, I think anyway. Could be Project Fear on the EU, remaining in the EU, but it is fear that you want to look into. Yeah, and I think the MPs, they've left now, they're on holidays, so this is going to be all sorted probably on the 30th of October, or will it be another extensions, which I think it probably will be. If not, it'll be because Corbyn's convinced Theresa May to join the customs union with the EU and get more laws and regulations rammed down Britain's throat. But yeah, this is all designed just to wear the Brexiteers down, like, oh no, not another 6 months. But it's inspired me to do more of these, and I'm trying to do as many as possible. And so there's some other stuff I'm going to do on definitely Venezuela, and hopefully, like, we'll be out of Brexit. I mean, out of the EU, we'll have our Brexit and that. Yeah, which is out of the customs union and out of the single market. So until we get that, I'm going to keep doing these Brexit clips, and yeah, well, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be doing a few more clips. Bye.